Okay, today I managed to pick up a new camera and I used. This is a DP. See these quite often advertised at eBay and in places like Banggood and TomTop and other stores. This one I got from K-mart in Bendigo. It was $39, so we're going to have a look and see what's in it. Okay, so this is a float. So if you drop the camera in water, it floats. Nice waterproof enclosure. It's very lightweight. Spring-loaded weatherproof buttons. There's a lot of stuff in that. You'll probably hear me better if I have the mic closer to where I am. Okay, so it supports USB 2, it's got a built-in 3.7 volt lithium battery, footage compatible with Windows Vista, Windows 7, Mac OS 10.3.6 and above. So it came with a little bag to put everything into. These look like very much like the GoPro mounts. Slightly curved to go on helmets and the like. This is your standard GoPro type mount that clips in. And it uses the same mount as a GoPro, or the camera mount, which is handy because I've got a couple of broken ones. So another style. Alright, so this is a 90-degree access mount. USB 2 cable, micro USB. Right, I haven't seen one this size before. This is an alligator type clip. This must be a mount for the camera to go into. And then that goes on like so, or the other way around. Velcro strap, adjustable strap, and a second adjustable strap. This looks like a handlebar mount. Mount a GoPro on. Not that I'll use that since I don't have a bike to put it on. That would be a spare lens or front cover for the waterproof cover. Actually, that's a back cover. Okay, adhesive pads, they'll be for these. And what looks like a stainless steel wire to help tie things together. A second 90-degree mount. A little bit shorter than the first one. Came with a spare screw, cable ties, okay, so this screws on the bottom here. So that's a standard camera mount, and that's your standard GoPro mount from the camera side. And this one is just another adjustable mount to give it a bit more height, I would imagine. So I can't see any other reason for it. And what's this? That would be a battery. Because there is no battery in it. Provision for a microSD card. Now it does say on the pack that it does not come with one, and it supports up to 32 gig. Put this into USB power. So it's picked up there's no card. It is charging the battery. Okay, so this is also another handy little adapter. Standard camera mount, so I can put that on a standard camera tripod, and your mount like this one will simply go onto here, and then you can put your bolt through to secure it in place. Okay, so next thing I need to consider is putting in a car, and I have one here I got ready earlier. You may want to format the card. Well, that appears to be working so far. It does say 1080p. There are two buttons on the side, plus one on the top and one on the front. So the front one's your power button, the top one is the OK button, so that would record as it is now. Let's find out what the other buttons do. Zoom in, zoom out, up and down. Right, so the bottom one is zoom in and top one is zoom out. So the button on the front is power and mode. Alright, so we've got 1080p recording. This looks like photos at 5 megapixel and playback. I would say with the playback, your buttons are next and previous, and then OK to play. Pretty straightforward. So I'll be using this as a secondary camera when I'm doing video captures where I need 2 cameras or 3 cameras running. In the past, when I've needed to do multi-camera captures, I've used a tablet or my mobile phone as a secondary camera in conjunction with the GoPro. So there's not much to this one. See how it goes when I plug it straight into the computer, which I haven't done yet. So it does power up. Okay, so I've plugged it in to the computer through the USB, and it appears to have 2 modes of operation. You can select between either. It can either act as a mass storage device, which just gives you access to the 32 gig microSD card that's installed in it, or it can act as a webcam. Now, I'm moving my hand now, and you can see there's somewhat of a delay between when I say I'm moving my hand and when I actually move it. So placing hand on page now, and you can see the delay. The refresh rate on it is, pretty ordinary. I did take a video recording when I was recording Fred's head as it was narrating the Walking Robot series. The video quality that I got off it was pretty ordinary. I'll put a sample in for you to have a look at, particularly when you compare the camera that it was seeing is actually the GoPros I used for the recording, and it was recording at 4K and was crystal clear, although I did upload that video in the end at 1080. This, when using it as a webcam, does not have a very high resolution. It's 1280 by 720, and you can go down from there. The recording I made of it, of Fred's head using it I should say, was at 1080p, and the light level wasn't that flash. Like I had a light source on the head, but you can see the image is very grainy. So it's not very impressive image quality wise, but it is only a $40 camera, $39. So you get what you pay for. Alright, so we'll call it quits on this video. Oh look, there's a cover on this lens, which look pretty good. If you like seeing these videos, don't forget to click subscribe, click on like, and we'll see you in the next video.